MD is the biggest and baddest hardcore bodybuilding mag and website in the world. MD is #1, no bull.
What's up, everybody? Guy Cisternino, 3 weeks out from the 2014 Mr. Olympia 50th anniversary. We are here at the Mecca, Gold's Gym, Venice, California, training with the one and only Charles Glass. I'm gonna blast out some chest today. This is my PM workout. Already did some 5 a.m. cardio, back here at noon for hamstrings, and now we're gonna show you how we do it for our 4 p.m. chest workout. Check it out.
Bring it up. Come on. There you go. Right. Turn that way a little bit more. Yep. There you go, right there. That's it. Squeeze the pec.
Yep.
Keep it there. Keep it there. There you go. A little slower. Contract on the way up. There you go. Squeeze for the contraction. That's it. Come on. Incline press. As you notice that we use a little higher angle than most people do. Why? Because I want that upper pec to really stand out. A lot of guys use it lower and they don't have that lip on that pec. We're going to create it. On the way up, got to bring it in. Don't touch it. Stop before you get there. Right there. Now go. That's it. 2 more, just like that. 1. Come on. Come on. Squeeze that pec.
For you guys that don't know, this is my 4th consecutive Olympia. I've been competing as a pro for 5 years. Turned pro in 08. Took almost 2 years off. And did my first show in 2010. Took 6th at my pro debut, 5th at the following show, and then 2011 is when I won my first pro show, qualified for the O, and this season has been my best so far. Another 2 wins to my record, another 2nd place, and looking to crack the top spot at the O this year. I hooked up with Charles. This is our 2nd year together, and with the help of him, helped me train, learn new techniques, really mold my physique the way I want it to be and how he thinks it should be, since he's got one of the best eyes in the sports. And having the man himself, Chris Aceto, behind me, I got one hell of a team. So we're gonna shock a lot of people this year. That's the plan.
Gotta own this one right here. Gotta own it. This is you. Come on, do it again. Own it. Come on, own it. Squeeze. That's it. Perfect. You know, I remember when Sean first officially introduced us, and I'm like, Guy? I said, Guy's my buddy. I said, can he hang with you? Yeah, he's good. He's tough. He came out. I'm trying to assess him a little bit. I'm looking him up and down. I'm like, this kid got some potential right here, And it shocked me, because normally I'm expecting to see some missing body parts. I didn't see anything. And right then I said, this is going to be the man right here. So it's fun. Let's go. That's it. Yeah, nice and easy. Let's go. Squeeze and contract. There you go. That's it. Come on. Contract that muscle. Yeah. Keep it in tight. Keep it in tight. Don't let it go out too far like that. Bring it in. There you go. Come on. Bring it in. There you go. Come on. There you go. Break the rhythm. Go a little faster. Blow it up. Blow it up. Blow it up. One more. One more. That's it. Hammer chest press. This way I can put a lot more stress on this pec, and we're trying to do a little bit of volume this time. No slow movement, no time on the tension. We're just going to rep, and we're going to do 20 reps. Last 2. That's it.
A lot of guys coming here to train with Charles. We were just talking about it today, and they had their headphones on the whole time. I have mine on, but I can hear. I have one off, one on. And it's funny. You're training with the best guy in the world, and you can't hear what the fuck he's saying. It doesn't make any sense. We were talking about it today. We were doing hamstrings. We were talking about headphones. I don't know how people if I'm training with him and he's trying to correct my form, tell me where to put my elbows, my hands, stretch, slow, headphones on, you can't hear what the hell he's saying. Most memorable moment I have at the Olympia was the first time I stepped on it. Because as a kid growing up, watching bodybuilding, watching the Olympia on pay-per-view, and following all these guys, you know, like Jay, Branch, Dexter, those are all guys that I looked up to growing up. You know, Sean Ray, the Kevin Levrone, the list goes on. And stepping on that same stage that those guys were on was awesome. And I'm waiting to have another one of those moments. I haven't had it yet. I took 13th at my first one. I took 7th the year after, 7th again last year. So, you know, the most memorable for me would be to crack that top 5, top 4, top 3 spot. Do I think I'm going to win this year? I'm a realistic person. I would like to. I train to win. I think another year or two, you know, I'm going to be battling for that top spot. But to crack top 5, top 3 this year is something that, you know, I know in the back of my mind is achievable. When Charles looked at me the other day, he flat out said, I'm not going to give him a choice but to have to compare me to the top guys. So I'm hoping this year to be my most memorable year. You know, people think I come out here to Cali and they think they see pictures of me with The Rock and 50 Cent and they think I'm on vacation. This is fucking training day. This is 3 weeks out from the Olympia. I'm here to get my ass kicked and to get in even better shape than I was in before I came out here, and to learn a lot from Charles. You know, every day I learn something. I'm writing down everything he says that comes out of his mouth in regards to an exercise. I have it jotted down. You know, call me neurotic or whatever, but you know, it's the little things that separate the competitors from contenders. And you know, I plan to be a contender for the top spot this year, so we're gonna get after it.
Right now we're going to do decline press. Probably the most essential one of all the presses you do for chest, because it fills the whole pec in. You'll feel it from the bottom going all the way up to the top. So it's by far one of the best. That's it. Good. Come on. That's it. That's it. Come on.
I mean, to think back 50 years ago when this whole sport started is pretty crazy, and to be a part of such a milestone is pretty amazing. You know, going back, I mean, we're at the Mecca now. You know, you look at the wall of pictures, you know, going back from the first ever Olympia. It's pretty amazing to see all the guys that, you know, I've not shared that stage with, but we all have something in common, that's being on that stage at one point. And you know, I just feel honored not only to be, you know, a pro and to be an Olympian on that stage, but you know, it's more so the journey that, you know, is something that I really cherish. You know, it's from day one, 16 weeks out, you know, seeing the changes and having such a great group of guys in my camp, as people call it. You know, I wouldn't have it any other way. You know, I learned a lot of lessons, both good and bad, coming up in this sport as an amateur and a pro. And it took me a couple years, but I definitely found the dream team. You know, not only is Charles and Chris a big part of that, but I also have guys in my corner like Jimmy Bluff is a huge part of it. Sean Roden, you know, Sean is a huge part. He's believed in me since day one. You know, and even some of the top 212 guys, you know, Flex Lewis, Jose, David Henry, we're all friends, man. We're all really close friends. And, you know, to have that tight-knit group of guys, you know, and have my coaches behind me, and, you know, some of the best sponsors in the world like BSN, MD, P28 Foods, Protan. It's amazing to me to even, you know, say I'm part of such a elite group of people and sponsors. But, you know, that just goes to show that genetics don't always get you somewhere. Sometimes it's just straight up and down, hard-ass fucking work that gets the job done.
We're going to do dumbbell flies, but we're going to do almost simulating a decline type fly. That way it stretches all the way to the top of the pec, rather than just staying across the pec. definitely most improved 212. You know, the completeness that he had on stage far surpassed anybody that was there. There's no way he could not have first. You know, that's just the way it was. Looking at it from top to bottom, complete. That's it, that's it. Come on. 3 more, 3. 2. Come on. 1 more, come on. Yep. Give me 1. Squeeze. That's it. Perfect.
I always loved Kevin Leverone's physique. In my opinion, he had one of the best physiques of all time. I also like guys like Dexter, Branch. You know, they're a little short. Branch is a little tall. He's about 5'7", 5'8". You know, but guys like Dexter, even Lee Priest back in the day, you know, the shorter guys really was something I strived for, because I think you're kind of you're focusing on what's attainable to you. And, you know, those guys being shorter bodybuilders with you know, good aesthetics. You know, Kevin wasn't a short bodybuilder, but he just had one of the craziest physiques to me. You know, now, you know, I am one of the top 212 guys. So, you know, but there are guys that I look up to in regards to work ethic and you know, how they perceive themselves on IFBB Pro and as a champion. You know, guys that are very humble, like Branch. Me and Branch are really close, and you know, the way he talks about and represents the sport, I think he's a great ambassador for the sport. Flex Lewis, even though he's somebody that I go toe-to-toe with at the Olympia every year, you know, you couldn't ask for a better ambassador of the sport. He's a great guy, great with his fans, travels the world, and he brings a sick package every year. So you know, it's really hard to look past that. Yeah, there's some guys that are champions out there that have won the Olympia, but they don't represent it as well as some of the other guys. You know, I think Flex, I think Jay did a great job of that. You know, Phil's doing a good job now. He's you know, now going for his 4th Mr. Olympia. You know, so anybody that has that reign of Olympias behind them, you know, has no choice but to represent the sport in a positive spotlight. You know, and it's just you know, I hope to one day to be able to be, you know, Mr. Olympia and have people saying that, you know, I'm a great ambassador for the sport and something that, you know, people should strive to be as a pro bodybuilder. So, you know, hopefully the next year or two, that'll be talked about.
Please, there you go. Do it again. Do it again. All right. Come on. Come on.
2 more, Charles.
Come on. Take it. Take it. That's you. Again. Come on. Own it. Own it. Own it. There you go. Look at the tie-in. Look how it ties all the way in. That's what you call completeness. Most guys don't have that. You see, that's completeness. When you do a chest and you have a chest like that, that's chest, baby. All the way 100%. Look at that. Come on. Don't bend so much. Let it stretch more. Let it stretch. Let it stretch. Now, come up. There you go. That's it. Yeah, look at that. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Good. Come on. Stay with it. Stay with it. Squeeze it out. Yeah. Come on. Squeeze it. Come on. Stay with me.
Watch me.
Stay with me. Come on now. Come on.
Well, that is it, guys. Wrapping up here 3 weeks out from the 2014 Mr. Olympia. We are signing out at the Mecca. Been out here a week now, training with Charles, and it's been a trip, man. This is hell week for me. I do it every year. As of last year, I come out here, get my ass kicked, and you know, try to leave no stone unturned for the Olympia contest. Try to bring my old-time best every single year. So, you know, I just want to give a thanks to Muscular Development, and Steve Bleckman for believing in me. You know, it's been 7 years since I've been on the MD forums, and to be signed this year after my 2 wins was pretty humbling experience, and I really appreciate it. Huge thanks to BSN Supplements, my sponsor, P28 Breads and Spreads, Protan, Red Rose Rejuvenation. You guys are the best. I appreciate it. And that is it here. Stay tuned, guys, for more contest coverage on MD leading up to the 2014 Mr. Olympia. We're going to get it.
MD is the biggest and baddest hardcore bodybuilding mag and website in the world. MD is #1. No bull.